Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us tonight, new information on a fatal shooting from over the weekend in Scott County. You've been reporting that the victim was a teen boy. Well, today we learned he was 16. The teenager found Sunday afternoon with a gunshot wound on Burgess Creek Road in Huntsville. Scott County deputies were called there to check on a report of a shooting. According to District Attorney Jared Effler, the boy was taken to a hospital where he later died. Effler has now called the TBI in to handle this investigation. All right, next for you tonight on the 7, we are looking into a run of motorcycle crashes here in East Tennessee over the last several days. We start with one, well, from today that left a man dead. Let's get you up to date. Just before midday, KPD responded to that crash on Clinton Highway at Tillery. Investigators say they believe the man on the motorcycle ran a red light as an SUV was turning, hitting the side of the SUV, which then hit another vehicle. Police say the motorcyclist was taken to UT Medical Center where he was pronounced dead. The man's name has not been released at this time. Officers did say, though, he was 67. No one else involved in the crash was hurt. In Sevier County, a man died after a crash Friday. According to a THP report, the rider hit a turkey. THP says the 54-year-old man was driving his motorcycle north on Dripping Springs Road and hit the bird in a curve. The driver was then thrown from the motorcycle and hit a utility pole. And on Saturday afternoon, a teenager on a motorcycle lost both of his feet after a crash on I-40. Knoxville police responded to that incident on 40 westbound near Cherry. Police believe the driver, a 16-year-old, was speeding when he lost control and hit a guardrail. He was taken to UT Medical Center for treatment. Next on our Big 7 list for you tonight, we're learning air traffic controllers stepped in to prevent a runway collision at Nashville International Airport. One of those planes was heading to Knoxville. That happened Sunday. An airline spokesperson says one Southwest flight was executing a precautionary go-around maneuver. Now, those pilots followed instructions from air traffic control to avoid the Knoxville-bound Southwest flight, which was taking off from another runway at the time. Now, you can hear the moment air traffic controllers instruct one of those planes to slow down to avoid the collision.
4 Mike Bravo, Nashville Tower, reduce speed 20 knots, runway 2 left, cleared to land the wind 33018.
Reduce the speed 20 knots, clear to land 20 left, 1 Mike Bravo.
Runway 2 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 2 left, 1 Mike Bravo.
Southwest 704, contact departure.
Departure, you have 1 Southwest 704.
Southwest 4353, wind 33018, RNAV Francis, 2 right, clear to take off. Southwest 382, Nashville Tower, runway 2 right, ladder from weight. 1 Mike Bravo, go ahead and reduce your flight level approach speed.
The first flight landed safely. The second continued on to McGee-Tyson. A spokesperson says Southwest is engaged with the FAA as part of this investigation. Now, the airline statement goes on to say, quote, Southwest appreciates the professionalism of its pilots and flight crews in responding to the event. Nothing is more important to Southwest than the safety of our customers and employees. Next up for you tonight, a coach from William Blount High School cited for disorderly conduct and can no longer coach for Blount County schools. Now, we are not going to name him because this was a citation, not a criminal charge. According to the citation, though, this happened at the William Blount High School track during a sporting event, and the coach, quote, engaged in a fighting behavior where he put hands on a 16-year-old. The school system released a statement saying the coach was placed on administrative leave, relieved of coaching duties, but remains employed as a teacher. The internal investigation at Blount County Schools is ongoing. Head to Hamlin County for our next Big 7 story for you. That's where we are seeing work underway at a Morristown building that's been in limbo. The owner of the Bradley Hardware building, Kenny Noah, now has a permit to begin demolition. That work started today. Now, we told you last month about a new development coming to downtown Morristown called Cattleman's Corner. Noah says he hopes to open Cattleman's Corner by April of next year. The Bradley Hardware building is just part of that plan. So is the former site of the Parks Belk building, which burned back in January of 2024 and was later torn down. Both buildings went into foreclosure, and that's when Noah purchased them. Now, we'll keep following the work for you. Our Big 7 list continues. A bill that would require sheriff's offices here in Tennessee to participate in federal immigration enforcement agents is advancing now at the state capitol. Now, the sheriff's office would have to enter a 287G agreement or risk losing state funding. East Tennessee lawmakers are divided on this issue. The bill originally included municipal law enforcement agencies as well, but Senator Richard Briggs sponsored an amendment that limited the requirement to sheriff's offices. The bill requires these departments to enact either a jail enforcement model, warrant service officer model, or task force model. Briggs says if the bill passes, most will choose the jail enforcement model, which is the least costly.
Sheriff's offices are going to do. They're only going to be turning over to ICE those illegal aliens that have committed crimes, felonies, or serious misdemeanors. Unless they're involved in the task force, they're not going to be out with ICE agents making raids.
Now, some Democratic lawmakers, like State Representative Gloria Johnson, believe innocent people will be impacted no matter what model of 287G is adopted.
They've been saying that the whole time, and they've been doing the opposite. So absolutely, I do not trust anything that they say, because what is happening is not that. They're not going after the criminals.
Currently, the Knox, Morgan, and Greene County Sheriff's Offices participate in the 287G jail enforcement model. Next on the 7 for you, a developer has a proposal that is being presented tomorrow night in an informational meeting to the town of Louisville for the development of a town center area. Now, conversation around this development is in the beginning stages and nothing has been approved yet. On Tuesday, that meeting will be held where a property owner will present a concept plan for his land in Louisville. Now, this piece of land is located right across from the post office. The proposal includes space for restaurants, retail, offices, a park, and possibly even condos. 6 News spoke with Louisville Mayor Jill Pugh, who says a development like this would be new for the town and could expand opportunities for its residents. She adds the town will ensure the project fits zoning rules and community needs and concerns before moving forward.
We worked really hard with our planning commission to have managed growth, and really this is one of the last places that something like this could happen within the town of Louisville, because most of our commercial property is more industrial developed or office space for businesses. So it's one of the last few places that we could have this kind of development.
Yeah, the mayor says there are some challenges that come with the area in terms of